Steve Dotto here. Today I want to talk about location services. Location services are when an application talks to your operating system on your mobility device to determine your location so that they can find out from the operating system where you are. The operating system determines that from cellular triangulation or by Wi-Fi networks or by using the global positioning satellites in order to determine your approximate location, reports that information back to the application, and then the application uses that. Now, in some cases, it's very legitimate that an application wants to use your location. Other instances, maybe not so legitimate. Now, when it's legitimate, it's great, but when it's not legitimate, there are a couple of issues. First of all, there's the privacy issue. Exactly where and why are they using that information? What are they using it for? The other issue is performance. Battery performance. Smartphones, notoriously poor performers as far as the battery lasting all day while you're out and about. And location services are one of the #1 culprits in reducing battery life because they're needy. They're constantly asking for information and making your radios work, which drains your battery. So it behooves us to shut off whatever location services we don't need or we don't want. We also then gain better control over our privacy. Now, I'm going to show you this on the my iPad. Works the exact same on the iPhone. Very similar on Android or BlackBerry or other smartphones. They all use location services, so we need to educate ourselves and control exactly where and when they're used. So, in the iOS, we go into our settings, and there we find location services. This is a kind of a holy jumping moment for many of us because I had no idea so many apps use location services. Take a look at this list. Now, at the very top, I can turn off all of them at once, which you might be inclined to do when you see how many there are, but I don't think that's a very good idea because there are legitimate reasons to use some location services. So let's go through and let's manually decide. Now, this is also a good exercise because it tells me exactly what apps are installed, and I went, oh, I forgot I had that app. I don't really need it, and then it allows me to uninstall it, which frees up a little bit of memory as well. But all of these guys sucking juice on my battery, not so happy with that, am I? So bump, you need not be there. Bump is just when you take two phones and tap them together and it allows you to exchange your contact information. Doesn't really need to know exactly where it is as long as it's bumping, does it? Okay, the camera, I'll leave the camera on because I like actually having that map showing me where I take all my pictures. Can pages, that's a directory service here in the Lower Mainland. I'm going to leave that on. CardStar, you need not have location services. Dictation, nay, I say. Evernote, absolutely, because I love how Evernote uses it. Check out my Evernote video for that information. NHL Game Center, I think not. So you are destined to not have location services. Go through all of your services and turn off the ones you don't need. When you reach the bottom, you'll know maybe the best reason of all for having location services. Find My iPad or Find My iPhone. If it gets stolen or lost, location services kicks in and allows you to find the physical location to see exactly where it is on a map. And that is tremendously useful. I hope this video has been useful. Take control of your privacy and the performance, battery performance of your device by educating yourself on location services, determining which ones you want to use, where there's value to you. Where there's value, leave them on. Where there's no value, turn them off. I'm Steve Dotto. For more videos just like this, drop by our website at dottotech.com. Thanks for joining me today.